So close. So close, but yet so far. That crossfade is just a little too long. I must see if I can do something about that. Like half the time of the crossfade or something. But, yeah. That might not work with the length of the transition. Let's have a gander, shall we? Because that's bugging me. How are we all doing anyway? Happy Friday. Ducks. Theme transitions. Stinger. Properties. Crossfade. Okay, that could work. Fade out to transition point, then fade in. Let's try that. Give that a go next time. That might solve my issue. Which now I need to write a note about, because I've got two different setups and I only changed one of them. Hang on a second. What happened there? That's not going to happen. Right, you can go away. There we go. Wonderful. Don't need that note about that. Right. Note made. Anyway, how are we doing? Fallout 4. I believe it's the plan, isn't it? Said the guy who made the plan. Ah! Now I'm causing havoc. Throwing my lens cap around the place. Wouldn't be me if it didn't cause at least some degree of havoc, would it? If everything went according to the plan. Stay put. My microphone is not heavy enough for my for the arm it's on. It keeps moving. I'm like, move it where I want it, and it just goes, back like an inch. Get. Well, an inch makes a great deal of difference, but stay where you're parked, damn you. It's quite small and dinky. But the upshot of that is, I've told this story before, but I have a whole box of staples that I've basically never used because who the fuck staples anything these days, that I have literally got masking tape and just taped it around the end of me mic arm so that it puts some extra weight on there because it's a decent bit of weight. You know. And it's still not bloody heavy enough, is it? Anyway, my technical difficulties notwithstanding, shall we see if we can get the game to launch? It's the eternal question. Anyway, how are we doing, Astley? Evening, Feline. Evening, Carl. Evening, Wayne. Hope we're all good. Nope, don't want that. Right, go away. Right. Script it standard. Here we go. So yeah, the plan today is to get Mercer Safehouse established and then hunt down Ballistic Weave if we can. And then we'll see where we go from there. Oh, just pull my sleeves up and I immediately got cold, so I'm going to undo that decision. It's not particularly cold in here. It's not as warm as I'd like it, but still. Soon warm up anyway, aren't we? Well, I'm staring at a black screen, so... Wait, stuff's appearing now, good. Voila. Yeah. Like I've played this game for ages and 10 years or so, can't remember how to operate the damn thing. The main menu, even. Yeah, there's a tooltip on the, or a note on the loading screen that's sort of out of date. T-51 was the pinnacle of mechanized armor before the war. Except that we actually see T60 rather, in the prologue. And we also see now that they've added other stuff as well.
When running synths out of the wealth, wastelanders can be a bigger problem than...
Anyway, if I remember correctly, we should be ready to just begin our journey towards Mercer Safehouse. Yes, we are. Taffington Boathouse, wonderful. So, we want to be here. I don't want to go this way because this is where Automatron starts. So I don't want to go over there, somewhere out here. What I do want to do, because that's Tycon, isn't it? So yeah, we came this way, didn't we, last time? Their way. We want to get here. That is where the dead drop is for Butcher's Bill, which I'm actually not entirely sure to do, I don't think. We might do it later, but anyway. So logically I'd go across that bridge, but that's going to take me way too close. What I'm actually going to do is travel to one of these. You know, I'm going to travel to Malden. To Vault 75, I think there. And then we'll come from there through, because there's other stuff that I might be spawning into if I go anywhere else. So we'll go there and we'll make our way down from there. I think that's going to be the safest bet. Hardware bundles, mostly positive for 28. It's got that many positive reviews? I'm surprised it hasn't been review bombed into oblivion. Most of these things usually get that, whether they deserve it or not. And to be honest, I don't feel it does. I do think all of these premium bundles are overpriced, but I do feel like the reaction to it is a bit daft. Especially a certain YouTuber will remain nameless who decided to rant about it being pay to win. And needs to unwedge his head a little bit on that one. The mess. He knows his shit about some stuff, but he also is extremely good at talking shit on occasion. Aren't we all, though? So, you know. Doesn't wish to blame him too much, but... Still.
Made it. This time.
Sounds like the caravan guard's done some good work there for me. How you doing, Jazz? Where that mutie died, can't even see him. If I had the goggles still set up to do thermal vision, I could find him that way, which might actually not be the worst idea. I took it off because I wasn't using it. I'm now thinking for finding corpses it might not be such a bad idea. But we'll see. I'll have the wine too. Move, dog meat. You're trapping me in a bus. I don't really want to be there. So, Safehouse boathouse. It's just around the corner there, but so we're chasing dog meat. Not just bad as a real bloody dog. Well, it's a cat anyway for getting underfoot. I want to run out here and see if I can spot the actual trader, but it's a bit much. Oh.
Don't
No, they no.
if you got any sense.
Yeah, there aren't any Brahmin anymore. You're wandering around with dogs because you're Brahmin getting away. Right. Taffy Town Boathouse. I'm well aware it's not the name, but it's much more fun than the real one, so. Did not know that was there.
I can't tell if your aim is horrific or spectacular. Either way, knock it off.
I didn't shoot you, Nick. I hit the blood bug. Like, I actually bullseyed the thing. I'm a little hurt. It hurt me in the feelings, that did.
Just when I thought we were getting along. What's that?
Damn, it moved.
I don't think we're alone.
Pew pew pew. Actually, don't want the meat, but I also don't want the blood bugs' corpses to stay around, so I'll take everything off them. They'll disappear a little quicker. Oh, music should be on. Why is it not making? Yeah, it'll kick in at some point. We'll see about turning up the master volume. I'll see what happens. I'll keep an eye on that for now. Oh, I got effed. You should be pretty close, actually. Theoretically. Although it's also saved in a convenient place, so I'll take that. Oh, it's a Red Widow one. Bouncing around, it makes it a nightmare to click. And then I missed. Got you that time, you git. Alright.
Seems these folks were in a hell of a rush to get out of here.
Yeah. I just have to wonder why the place was abandoned. Oh, there's stories about that, aren't there? Mary Sutton and Margaret's Night. Don't really want the explorer outfit. Well, Russell's been gone over a day now and get worried. We were going to wait to tell you, but we found an old holotape from before the war in the boat shed. Sounded like someone stashed chems in a drainage at the end of the canal. Russell thought we might be able to sell them to one of the traders. Maybe use a capsule by another Brahmin. Sorry we didn't tell you. It was just we wanted it to be a surprise. But that's the second one of those bugs. But that's the second one of those bugs we've seen today, and I think something went wrong. I'm going to have a look for him. Don't worry, I'm just going to take a quick peek, and I'll be back soon. Margie. Yeah. Poor Mary's probably going to end up put somewhere else. For now, she can go in the bath. I think I used to have those back in the day. Immersive Citizens and Immersive Patrols.
Got it.
I don't think I have anything like that right now, though. Cool, that I could sell it. Apparently over encumbered, though. Got which button I wanted there. Well, so I'm not sure where I want to connect this to in terms of a supply line.
Yes.
I'm thinking probably Covenant. So I would need to open that up before I can do that. Yeah. Bits and pieces we want. Yeah.
Nice.
My brain is screaming traps. That'll be why. Plus there's traps. They're encumbered again. Fix that. So I assume one of these is for the shotgun and the other's for the laser pistol. God damn it, dog mate. Oh dear. Cool. So, I now need to build defences here. in order to make this appropriate. I can't remember exactly what I need to build. Defences and some other stuff, I think. Just defensive, it says. I need at least a couple of beds, though. Right now it's got technically enough, I suppose. We'll leave that as is and worry about it later, can't we? So keep a basic setup on the go here for now. I took a screenshot and I didn't mean to do that. Apparently I have insufficient wood. It's a problematic state of affairs. That should help. Still don't have enough. Crikey, that is really quite surprising. No, I'm going to have the line. Can I scrap that? I can. Wonderful. So I'm going to put this right about here. Very day. I know, it's because I've got the scrapping mod on. It's preventing me from sinking stuff down as much as I would like. See if we can find some slightly more cooperative spots. I'll do it for now. It's not quite right, but sometimes you just have to take what you can get, don't you? Right, so have I got a decent turret set? It's not there. Yeah, that's probably good enough. The machine guns. Mark 3, 12. I mean, that'll do it. I mean, the lazy thing is just to stick them on the roof, isn't it? Could do 2 of these. Have I got enough? I haven't got enough acid for that. Got enough for 2 of those, though. Which is fine. So let's go and build some boxes. I need a lot more wood than I currently have. It's going about as well as could be expected. I have sheep. I need wood. To be honest, I probably do want a shot of that, so it's probably fine. Every day. Well, if that won't do, then we'll have to use 2 of these, won't we? Are you kidding me? You have got to be kidding me. No, you are absolutely taking the fucking piss. Oi, 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 oi. Don't you just love that? Hmm. There it is. Right. If I go here, it should. Do the job, he says. It looks like that. Does it work like that? Yeah, just about. Oh, you are kidding me. Fuck's sake. Oh. Fucking mod, man. Sometimes, I don't know if it's just this particular iteration or if it's a universal thing, but my scrapping mod that I have is, I said mine, it's the scrapping mod. Simply, well, it blocks group select altogether as well sometimes. Well, not altogether, but with a great many objects, which is really bloody annoying. Not just sinking the pillar, but group selecting at all, which is what it just did there. So I'll find the bugger and kick it in the arse. And now, stop being a dick and get where you're supposed to be at the bottom of the fucking line. Makes any difference anyway, but... Try again. Grumble. I'm not unhappy, I'm just bloody annoyed. You better not crash. You crashed, don't you, you little bitch? Doesn't do this when I'm not streaming. Absolute fucking toenail. Absolute toenail. A cheesy toenail, to be exact. It's basically the same mod doing the same thing, so I imagine it's a similar sort of thing, but I don't think it's anything interfering with it. I think they're just a bit shit, the whole scenario. The mod, the problem they're trying to solve, the whole 9 yards, really. Anyway, guys. Watch your new game. Stop sitting still and start moving. Thank you. Well, if I hit that and all goes according to plan. There we go. Gotta be honest with you, I think it's a deliberate conspiracy to annoy me personally. I can't imagine what else it could be. Nothing else is a plausible scenario. Right. Yeah, you're fine anyway. There we go. Look at that. Is that so bloody difficult? No. No, sir, it was not. Okay, and I still can't group select these because apparently the universe is a fucking bastard. It's not going to work, is it? Just too far away. Alright. If this will work. Of course, it's entirely possible that even though I turn the mod off, it will still cause the issue for a while, because it does that sometimes. Am I actually in USO here? No, I'm not, am I? Say, it's clearly a deliberate attempt to annoy me. See, won't even group select now. That will, but the rest of it won't. Go fuck yourself. And your mama. Well, we'll try an alternative. Although I should not have to try, but it should work anyway. Now, where did I put that bloody... There it is. Actually, that's not right. Needs to be like that. Alright. Gee, I've got an even better idea. And so cunning, you could stick a tail on it and call it a weasel. Assuming it actually bloody works anyway. Thank you. Anybody think I was asking too much? All I want is absolutely fucking everything. Is that too much to ask? No. No, it is not. Right. Now then. All things being horribly uneven, this should now work. Kidding me, right? This had better work. Give her back here. Alright. Slightly new approach required. Right. That's in the middle. Right, I'll get there eventually. This is why I don't get these videos out very often, because this shit takes far longer than it has any right to. Alright. Should work. Probably fucking won't, but it should do. Should have worked first bloody time. No, they didn't change anything with the anniversary edition. It was never going to be any different. You're on it. There we go. Yeet. Look at that. All of that effort to do something that should have taken 10 bloody seconds. Should just be able to dump the thing straight in there, but you... That's much too much to ask. Right. Yeah, where are we? Too far over. Okay. It's so wildly inconsistent as well. It's fucking crazy. Bananas it is. Yeah, that should about do it. You go there. Get out the way. Now I need a couple more boxes. Right. Stop complaining, you. Get where I'm putting you. Can't even see the freaking mats. There we go. More frickin' like it, innit? Now, did that need to be so flaming difficult? No. No, it did not. So the boxes aren't torn off, but I'm not happy, that's what I'm not. Nope. That's not going to do. I haven't got a freaking wood. Why are you being like this? Where are you? Why is it not me sideways? What did I do to deserve this? Kick a disabled kid or something? Build with 5 wood. Have 5 wood. Not showing up. That's all I have to say on the subject. I want those trees there. No, not really, actually. They're kind of in the way, actually, aren't they? That's fine. I don't have a problem getting rid of them. Broken mirror? No, I don't think so. Except by looking in it, and that doesn't count, right? Alright. See if that's going to do the job. I'm going to have to murder a small child or something. Sacrifice it on the altar of Todd. There we are. Not perfect. In fact, it's very, very ugly, but hey. I just wanted to knock this together quickly. I didn't want to screw around for ages. But here we are. More screwing than a sex worker right now going on here. You just select the thing I'm looking at, you dick. Fuck you. Fuck everything. Come on, today. Right. Can go there. Right. That'll do. Port back to Pam. Babala. You know what? I'm just gonna fast travel straight over there because it'll probably be. Well, we'll sort time just when I get there, and then we'll. Is there anything else I need here actually before I go? Because this is not a functional. Make sure this is a settlement that's not going to cause absolute horrors. There's no food because nobody's assigned to it. There's no water because life is cruel and unfair. What about water? I mean, there's a whole bloody river right there, but anyway. Is it resources? It's resources, isn't it? Water. I lack sufficient rubber. Fortunately, I'm... Wrong button. I seem to recall there was rubber knocking around. I may have imagined it. No, wait, I think I know. Haha, yes. I'm not crazy, you are. I was going to make a comment about it not being that heavy, but then realises it's a freaking tractor tyre, and it absolutely is that heavy, and that's why they get used in gyms. Where that one went. You dog meat, fetch that tyre back. Where'd he go? This way. Rely on physics, but you know. I've seen the physics in this game. I think we all have. There it is. Look at this. How do I have Nick and dog meat? I'm a charming motherfucker, that's how. If you believe that, you believe fucking anything. There is a mod called Everybody Loves Dog Meat, and there's a few variations of it. No, I don't want to do that. I think that's the one I have. And basically, it re-enables something in dog meat, buried in dog meat's food or whatever, that allows you to have dog meat and a second companion, which was originally the idea apparently, and was changed before release. But the underlying food or whatever. How much does this need? 2. Wonderful. Let's move you literally anywhere blooming else. Yeah, but the underlying code's still there, so the mods just re-enable that. There's a few different versions of that depending on this system you're on. Hallelujah. Right, as soon as we have a settler here.
Any chance you got a second now?
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes.
Associate doctor, but mechanic's probably appropriate. Oh.
Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
Not technically. Once you make the choice to embrace a certain life over another, then you're not really pretending that anymore. Assuming it's a genuine choice, anyway.
What kind of memories?
Everything.
I'm pretty sure you can have it on PlayStation.
Old loves. I found myself running background on cases only to realize everyone involved's been dead for 200 years. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am.
Yeah, I could be wrong, Mac,
my
but
judgment, my speech.
I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's on all of them.
They're his, and I can't do a damn thing about it because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Well, there's the agency for starters. Oh yeah, there it is. You already built a life for yourself. Yeah, like that whole thing allowing dog meat to be there with an additional companion is in the base code, so it's not an external asset, so should be possible. That button.
Is there any way we could separate you and Nick?
Don't think I haven't tried. Lost near a month of my life last time I mustered up the courage to let someone play brain surgeon on me. No. This is how it's gonna be. Living with another man's name, another man's life.
Give you your name. Would that help? I got it. Crumblebot 3000. No.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
So, yeah, the agency and stuff like that, they're built on the Nick Valentine personality that was implanted into him. Like, the idea comes from that background. At the same time, the whole thing was built up by the synth, and he can't pretend to be something other than what he is. So it's built up with people knowing he's Nick Valentine the synth. And he doesn't have any other history or personality, so it is who he is. And at that point, yeah, it's legitimately his, even if the idea was inspired by somebody else. Anyway. We should be good to head back to, is it Pam now? This is a really cool location.
He keeps bugging me about it.
Well, I get the feeling I'm not going to want to do whatever he wants me to do. Who is he? Thomas? Thomas? No, that's Deacon.
The importance of Bunker Hill and our asset there is not widely known.
Oh, there he is.
What? Why, Tinker?
Because the ammo should have some real oomph to it. Me and the boys been working on it. Tiny little package, but a hell of a big kick.
Is it safe?
It's a railway rifle.
Yeah, man. I mean, well, probably. The math looks tight.
Tinker Tom's cooking up something.
Whoa!
I hope it goes better than
Terry?
last time.
Where's Terry? Oh, yeah. Too much nitroglycerin. Back to the drawing board. Dez has given me clearance to set up my atmospheric sensors. Finally, I can prove that the Institute is terraforming the Commonwealth. Eat that, Carrington.
Why would the Institute terraform the Commonwealth?
It's actually not the most insane idea ever.
Who set off the first A-bomb? The Institute did. They started the whole war to kill everyone except their own diabolical scientist.
Yeah, no they didn't.
But what's that have to do with terraforming?
Everything, man. You see, humanity didn't kick the bucket like they planned. We're still hanging on. So first step, artificial people come to infiltrate, spy, and salvage the metric tons of gizmos they need. And once they get all the parts they need, whammo! The big atmospheric converter inside Blake Tower starts spewing poison into the stratosphere to kill every last one of us.
Give me details.
So my sensor, I call her Mila, needs to be up high, real high. Dez forced me to put some cameras and, other low-tech surveillance crap on it to watch the Freedom Trail. Chuck that stuff if you need to. Like who couldn't spoof a conventional camera, right?
We need cameras watching the trail?
Look, I engineered the trail markers and code phrase myself. So anybody comes looking for us, whammo, spotted a mile away. Sure, the cameras could add a little insurance, but discovering the truth about the Institute's real plan is way more important. I got a spot picked out. Set Mila up and let the juicy data pour in.
What the vein? Yeah, I remember those.
You really
Right.
got the Freedom Trail? By yourself?
That hard. Bam!
Pam.
Well, actually there were raiders, mutants and things, so...
To 100%. Good evening, Agent. My data indicates Mercer's Safehouse has been established. Reward dispensed. Further help is required. I have the location of a Black Ops cache. It contains supplies our organization needs. Railroad Alpha has asked for you to secure the cache from any hostiles in its vicinity.
What's in the cache?
Contents are classified. However, if the cache is secured, it increases our organization's effectiveness by 2%. Warning.
Well, as much as 5% or nothing.
The cache is hidden in compliance with tactical counter-surveillance protocols. This RFID device will locate and unlock the cache upon close proximity.
It works the same way your debit card works when you go...
How does this device work?
The device is calibrated to identify you as Colonel Johnson of the Defense Intelligence Agency. Colonel Johnson is authorized to
Carl
access
Johnson,
all
that's what she called
CIA
me.
military ordnance in the region, designated Commonwealth. You only have to secure the cache. Runners will transport contents on a separate timetable. Terminating human-machine interface.
Well, it's not the one I need, but that's fine. So I don't think it's the one I need. But we'll bounce to Taffington and then make our way up there. I have multiple Twitch notifications. Why do I have notifications from Twitch? Okay. Bork. What'd you find, buddy? Where'd you go? Upstairs?
Do you got a Geiger counter, bub?
Mine is in the shop.
Your HQ's new guy, right? Oh, thanks for setting up this place. Kinda wish you would have set up a cot or something, but at least it's safe, right?
Fucking bed right there, man.
Safe, right?
Simple little jumpy, shouldn't problems out here, lost your nerves, you know the risk in this line of work, get down to business. You're right.
Are you all right? You seem a little jumpy.
I've had too many close calls. I used to work at HQ like you, but after the last HQ went lights out, I just had to get away. Enough about me. We got a package incoming. You know, package. I've plotted out her escape route, got a new guy, new tourist that's gonna help. He's all ready to sign up, but he's got big problems. We clear those problems up, and our package has got a nice cozy shack to lay low in.
What's the tourist's problem?
Oh, hell if I know. You know how it goes. The dead drop says hostiles have to go bye-bye, and you take care of it. I'll mark it on your map. Go there and do what you HQ types do. Then K8's all set. I'll make sure she gets out of the Commonwealth.
Yes. Monsieur. Not exactly going low with the challenger in that one.
What was that? Oh, nothing.
I believe I can give that guy a job, can't I? Can I? You're kidding me? I can't. He doesn't count as a people. Okay. There's literally a bed right there, and there's 2 fucking sleeping bags around as well. So. Nicholas. Alright. A bunch of stuff to do. Anyway, give me 1 second, actually. I got a message came through that I need to double check on. Right. Sorry. Yeah, we were going to go and find out what happened to the people who were formerly living at Taffington, weren't we? Do that first. If you don't side with the railroad above the head, can you still get settlers from those factions to live in your settlement? I think so, kinda. There's, I don't know what happens to Mercer Safehouse if, you don't maintain your affinity with the group. Fucking hell, they're everywhere. Got him. Yeah, I don't know what happens to Mercer Safehouse, but outside of that, the sort of unique traders and stuff that you can get to come back, I'm pretty sure they don't actually have the faction allegiance they appear to have. So I don't think you'll have too much to worry about there. Yeah, sorry, the message I was replying to, I sent my sister, it's my niece's birthday next week, so I posted a birthday present off. He will be 5. Ooh, nice. So I sent my sister a video of the cat interacting with the present I got for her, which is a stuffed Stitch toy, as in Lilo and. It makes a load of noise and stuff. The cat was very confused by this inanimate object that was making sounds like it was alive. Made for an amusing video, so. Get it! Zap it! Before you die! Today! Fucking hell. Yes, video is what I was replying to. Or her response to that video. That's what I was replying to. Speak of the devil, the cat's just come to visit now.
Clean house.
Trying to multitask there was not going so hot.
Want me to take a crack at that terminal?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm through.
You sure you're not part synth? Of course. I guess you wouldn't know, would you?
There's everybody's theory that you are in fact a synth coming back. I don't think you are. But it's an interesting question to leave unanswered. Russell, pledge initiation. Maybe the chems he was after. Didn't find the younger sister yet, though. Maybe that I missed her.
Greetings, brothers. You are here because it is that time of year when we induct our newest members into this most esteemed fraternity. Before their initiation is complete, they must be prepared to receive the mysteries of our order. You can find the substances necessary to open their minds in the drainage, as you all remember from your own initiation. Remember that the pledges should be blindfolded before you bring them up the canal, and keep an eye out for anyone out late in the park. The elders will be by Sunday evening for the dinner, and all new pledges must be present, so stick to the normal dosage. Orto oblitus osa.
So, he came in, found the chems, and a bunch of students hid in here. Presumably expecting them to come in and get high, and then he did not survive to leave. Vista, on the other hand, doesn't look to have made it in here at all. At least I don't see her earthly remains, anyway. Yeah, and I couldn't comment on that, to be honest. No, I've not done that part of the game enough times to really remember it. I don't see her body. Oh, died down here and got washed away, did you? So I thought that was a skeleton, but it doesn't appear to be. If you've got your sneak skill up high enough, then you won't disable floor-based traps, feline, which is why it doesn't tend to go off on me very often. Right. So, Medford Memorial Hospital, which I believe is this one. I think it's Medford, isn't it? Yeah. We need to find a cache for Pam that should be in here somewhere. I wonder if the reason Pam is called Pam is because they designed her as a Soltron. And Soltrons are oddly large-breasted for a military combat robot. And it's a reference, therefore. That's my guess.
Who's can't escape me? Out there. Somewhere. Even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
I got a little hairy for a second there. Guy running around with a mini nuke.
What? Scared already?
So we get up one more floor. Okay.
Come out, wherever you are. Hey, waste of time.
There we go.
Sure don't make them like they used to. Nothing to eat. No one care. Stupid mutant. What you say? You heard me. What you gonna do about it? I'm not fight you. Not worth it.
I still don't know if those extra dialogue lines are from Fallout 4 and were added into Fallout 76, or from Fallout 76 and were retroactively added to Fallout 4. I can't remember which way around that is. I'd assume they were Fallout 4 first, but part of me wonders if that's actually the case.
What is it?
A laser pistol, buddy. Come this way and you might find out a bit more about it.
No fight today.
There we go. So it came out right there. And you see the two posts either side on the screen? I thought it had somehow gone into 4:3 resolution, the old CRT resolution for a minute, but it has not. I was a little bit worried. Just a little bit. Ah! It's all going horribly wrong. Hang on.
Hey, you. Randolph's Safehouse has been MIA since Switchboard, but now we got one of their dead drops tagged. Des wants you to check it out.
What's the story about Randolph?
Everyone that knew the actual location of Randolph died during the last Courser Blitz. So this dead drop is our first chance to reestablish contact.
Sus. Definitely sus.
It took this long to make contact? Sounds suspicious.
Yeah, it smells fishy. But if some of our boys need help, we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Once you take care of the dead drop, report him to Des.
That way, I think. No. Okay, I fast travelled in on the side, a different side to what I expected there.
I secured the DIA cache for you.
Reward dispensed. Future tasks may be assigned. Solving for Theta N when I approaches probability bounds.
Pam.
Recalibrating using new data set.
You're the one that scored the DIA cache, right? Tom's dying to talk to you about it.
Covert sweater vest. Yeah, it's pretty covert when you look like a retired school teacher. Thomas?
Glad you're with us.
The DIA. Shit, man. That cache you found has some real serious high tech.
What's that, a pipe rifle in it?
Is ballistic polymer weave. Lightweight, serious stopping power. And it looks just like normal clothing. I got some in stock now. Oh, give me some time. I got all sorts of ideas.
What do you have in stock?
Well, it changes, depending on what's on hand. We lost everything when the switchboard went lights out. Hopefully our agents score more supplies in the field so me and my boys can, make even more toys. You want to see what we got?
Show me what you got.
Okay, here's what I got.
While we're here. I don't want to sell a plasma grenade. I'll sell the pulse grenade. An armored bathrobe.
Hi.
I was power napping and whammo, it hit me. Got some ideas on how to kit out Deliverer. Make your super badass gun even more, well, more.
Badass.
So check out my stock.
Let's take a look. Uh-huh.
all at 30-30, are they? Army fatigues, grey suit, tan suit, lab coat, Nuka-Cola outfit. That's not the armoured one. Surveyor, not bad. Splitter vest, which I just got rid of. Bathrobe is fun if you want to run around in a bathrobe, but clean striped suit's not bad either. Do like that with a fez. Deliver a powerful receiver. Yeah, right. What? You want me to pay for it? Hmm. Didn't kind of trust the numbers there. I don't know why I didn't. Nah.
Establishing Mercer Safehouse is a sign we're on the road to recovery. Thank you for that.
Quite welcome. Weapons workbench. I've seen one in here somewhere. There it is.
Can you build me a mansion? Casa del Deacon.
Oh, we can max it out fairly soon. What's this doing right now? 73. Yeah, I can actually make it even better. Wonderful. I should probably do that fairly soon.
Need something?
Many things, but I don't think you can help me with them right now.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
£5.
Tom and his boys are still unloading all the toys you found from the DIA.
I don't think I've learned how to craft ballistic weave yet. Oh, Carrington's using it, isn't he?
I suppose you're here for my medical services.
No, I'm here to shove you off that bench and... ha! So I can get up to... rank 3, which would be... back rank 4, which would be pretty good. But... I don't have the materials here. Wonderful. So now what I want to do is...
Any news out there, Doctor?
Got nothing. Sorry.
Uh-huh. Could use some supplies, actually.
Didn't actually mean to do that, but anyway. Right. Let's go and see if Thomas has...
Hey there.
The boys have been working on some new toys.
Show me what
any
you
materials that are useful to me. How does he not have ballistic fibre? Come on. So, there's a whole bunch of other railroad stuff that we could technically do. I don't know. I kind of want to do some of this and help the railroad out. We're going to go Minutemen. I don't think I'm going to wipe out the Brotherhood, and I think the railroad are going to survive as a result, so I should help establish them a bit more. Yeah, so I think we'll probably do some of that. I also want to do Covenant, so that I can get it as a settlement, and then connect it to Taffington. I think. So I think I want to do Zemonia, connect it to Covenant, and then to Taffington. I think. Now I can't remember whether or not I can take over Covenant without killing everybody, or if I have to kill everybody. Either way, let's go back to Sanctuary and get ourselves sorted out. And then I think we might do Covenant, maybe. Maybe. Maybe we'll do some more... I've got a few things I'm thinking of now. Some more railroad stuff. How we doing, Iranian? You right? Right. You know what I'll chuck in here. She didn't want to do that. There's only some stuff I need to get rid of there. Dropping a few pounds, little by little. Cool. Let's go in there, let's go in there, let's go in, let's go in, let's go in, let's go in there, let's go in. Cool. Right. How are we doing, Gray?
I'm gonna run some diagnostics while you're tinkering. Take your time.
No-brainer, really. Why not go all the way up to max there? Extended barrel has certain advantages, but it looks damned silly, so I'm not doing it. Sharpshooter's grip, though. I can live with that, because you're not going to see it anyway. Standard mag. Large mag is, again, silly looking. Quick eject mag I could go for. Lights. Glow sights I'll take. I wouldn't take anything above that, though. There we go. That's the deliverer kitted out. Now does 81 compared to 77 on that one. 161. The range is shorter. Accuracy 75. Accuracy's not quite as good. Weighs a little more as well. But it's fine. So yeah, I think that's going to be like that. So we're going to retire our laser pistol, I think. Double damage if targets full health, though, is appealing, but an improved hit chance isn't bad on that, but I think we'll be, especially with a sneak attack bonus, we'll kind of offset this anyway. So, well, in fact, it will absolutely offset it. Old Faithful is getting retired. Now then, do I have any cool outfits? And the Children of Atom long rags are quite cool. They're a bit... a bit much, I think, though. Drifter outfit is also pretty damn cool. Faded trench coat is pretty awesome as well. Greaser jacket and jeans? Nah. Hooded rags. I do like the hooded rags as an option. Kellogg's outfit's quite cool as well, actually. You know what? I might see if I can do anything cool with that. Maybe a military cap? Newsboy cap? Probably not, but we'll take it and see. Probably not a sea captain's hat either, but we'll see. So comes Joe t-shirt and jeans is a bit much. This is the uniform. I want that out. I don't think I'm going to want those hats, but we'll take them anyway. Winter jacket and jeans again. Vest and jeans. I don't know what that actually looks like, so I'll take one and see how that looks. We got Lesserman. Nah. Maybe hooded rags, but I don't know. Granite cap I do like, but I'm not sure if it's the right one for this guy. Not a formal hat, I don't think. Coast Guard hat? No. Battered fedora. Cool. So, got some things to take a look at now. Nail gun. Yeah. I do want to have a look at some of the makeshift weapons fairly soon for you, so I definitely got to jump on that. Welcome back now. So. Really helping much, is it? Okay, right, what we got? So, hooded rags, first up. It's a look, but I don't think it's the look for my guy. Not this time round. So, Kellogg's outfit. Kind of works. Anyway, an outfit I've just taken off. This winter jacket and jeans look. It's not bad actually, but everything else it makes him look really skinny. I don't mind that actually, but I think it's a bit too. Yeah. So I think Kellogg's outfit's going to win out for now because it is one of the best outfits in the game. Let's be honest. So we need some headwear. Battered fedora. Like it, but I'm not sure it's the right one with that. Granite cap, how's that? That's not terrible. Tell me if it was in meth instead of Jack Daniels. Yeah, definitely. Well, technically, it'd be more of a leather jacket for Lemmy, wouldn't it? That's a little bit... I mean, it doesn't not work, but I'm not vibing it. Could stick with a militia hat. It does give me extra charisma, so I'm not opposed to that idea. So does the newsboy cap. How does that look? That's not terrible. Better than the militia hat, I think. No, actually it's not. Sunglasses? No, he just looks really... like he's probably going to shoot you for being the wrong colour. That's, no. I do like that hat, but not with that outfit. Silver Shroud hat. Yeah, actually not that bad, but no. Regular sunglasses. A little bit better. Will be. Bit too small and weird looking. So the wrong colour. Chunker hat. Yeah or no, I think's terrible. But with the sunglasses off. Better. Still awful. One fedora. What does that one do? Perception. This is the yellow fedora. Yellow's not going to be the right look. That's... Hold it up's not really a thing, is it? It's a bit indie, but... That's actually a bit more Indiana Jones in a way, because it's kind of yellowy brown. Although the jacket doesn't work for that, does it? So... Worn fedora... versus... Minuteman hat, whatever it was, militia hat. I think we're sticking with the militia one. Weirdly, the slightly Stetson vibe actually works slightly better. Kind of goes with the leather on the straps and stuff as well, I think. Which begs the question of whether or not sunglasses are worth having or not. That's not so bad. It does look like he might kick the shit out of you, but... He looks... Yeah, slightly better with the hat. So sunglasses do I like more. I don't know. I mean, these ones look... Yeah, I think I'm going with these ones, because the other ones give me just a little bit of the wrong vibe. Just double check the other stuff. The battered fedora is not terrible. What's the stuff? Perception, is it? No, it's luck on that one. I think it's the right one. Grey knit cap. I do like that hat, but nah. Go with any of the hats, they're going to kind of be in the way there, aren't they? Yeah, it's actually not so bad than that one. Not so bad with the military one either. Could actually keep them on at that point, maybe. The right look. Actually, the clipping's none too obvious there either. It's a bit weird that they're up there. What a newsboy hat. Clipping's virtually invisible there. Kind of works, I think. It's the same vibe as the military hat then, but the military one, except I get charisma instead of perception. Yeah, I think we might have a winner there. Strangely, the newsboy cap. Maybe? Don't know. I need a bit more light. So, no, this is Kellogg's outfit, so... I did want to have a look at that, didn't I, while I was here? Nuka-Cola vest and jeans. That's actually not bad in a slightly... it's fairly rock and roll, actually. I kind of like that. It's not Kellogg's stuff, so there is something to be said for that, actually. Ooh. Now, there he looks like he's, he looks like a gay gigolo with the other hat on. The wrong hat on's not going to go well here, is it? I'm kind of, now that I've seen he looks slightly like a gigolo thing, I'm now a little bit less enthusiastic about the whole look. Yeah, you know what, we'll stick with Kellogg's outfit because decide between, no, we'll stick with the newsboy cap because I like the benefits better. And it still does look okay. Sunglasses? It's like a bit of a motorcycle engine. Yeah, it does look something like that. I think we've got a... I don't know, I can either have sunglasses or I can have... night vision goggles. I can't have both. Night vision goggles, I think, because they're at least functional as well. Right, we're on to a winner. Yeah, it was kind of, for a minute, I thought it was with the nuclear vest, but yeah, it does look a little bit too much like I'm a gay prostitute. Which is fine if that's the look you're going for, but it's not the look I'm going for, you know? Now the only question really is whether or not this combination of outfits with the mod will armor up. It should do, but yeah, it will. Wonderful. I don't put any armor on that, so that's fine. Water Vision 9 thermal. Do I want to put the thermal back on? Yeah, I'm going to, because that's a lot of materials. It is useful to find bodies when I'm looting on occasion. No, I'm leaving it as is. Change my mind. Cool. The look we've gone for, I'm going to get some more light on it, is this. Just not really helping with a bit more light on it. Leather jacket. Weird arm brace thing of Kellogg's. It's Kellogg's outfit. Some extra carrying pouches. Newsboy hat, which kind of looks like it could be a number of things because I've got the night vision goggles on the top. I'm okay with that, I think. We have a winner. Oh yeah, I forgot to put that on there. For now.
Nice to have someone watching my back.
Right. Yeah, probably. Stuff that I'm going to sell. I did want to check. Those in there. Cool. Right. So, for our next trick, I think we can... how are we doing for time? Fine, I think I want to get Covenant on the map and get that unlocked. So, I think we're going to go and do that. Viper near here? Yeah, actually, you know what? No, never mind. Let's just rock and roll, shall we? Go grab a cuppa and come back to me talking about gay prostitutes. I think you're lagging a bit behind me there, Noel. You might want to consider hitting the refresh button. But yes, one of those outfits did have a bit of that look. A little bit of the Atomic Wrangler to it, you know? Oh, I haven't got any ammo. Shite. Well, fuck, we'll have to go back. Caught up now. Nice. Oh, that was a bad call. Right. There's lots of things I want to do, but we're going to do this one. See what time of day it is when we get here, because I may just sleep through till the morning. I'm sleeping through till the morning.
I don't know. Yeah. Hi, and whatever.
Hi or whatever. Thanks, bud. Appreciate the enthusiasm there. Right. Just kind of hoping it might be a little bit brighter at this point in time, but stuff like that just looks cool. And there's Covenant. Who's this? Trader of some kind. Lucas, I think.
Business is good.
Lucas.
Got armor at good rates if you're in the market.
I'm actually not, but anyway.
I'll take a look, sure.
Don't cheap out on armor. That's a good way to get yourself killed.
Leather pants, maybe not. Kind of curious as to what that looks like. Remember, there was oh, ballistic fiber. Definitely wouldn't mind having that. What do you want for that? A lot. But on the other hand, got here. No, some money back. Oh well. This dog meat got a bunch of stuff on him. I think he does still. I think I can take it off him. Right, Nicholas.
Hey, I'm listening.
Stick to the roads, and you got a better chance.
Where's Lucas? There he is.
Lucas.
Best way to spend your caps is protecting your hide with my armor. That advice is free.
I'll take a look, sure.
What you see is what you get.
Better make at least some of my money back, eh?
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
Take that up with Lucas, not me. Sun's coming up slightly. Just a moment. It should climb a little bit more, I hope. You'd think, wouldn't you? Here we go, Covenant.
You here visiting Covenant,
Swanson.
pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
who isn't armed around here.
Is that what this place is called?
Yeah, we're a real up-and-comer. A pit stop on the road for traders and such. We're not that big, but we got the bargains. Got a doc that can patch you up. We even got some lemonade. Well, that's what Deezer calls it anyway. There's a small catch, though. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take it.
Let's give this a go.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing.
Yes.
But listen, we want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
Being cautious, not a bad sign. Testament stop raiders, you're turning your rules. Being cautious.
Being cautious. Not a bad call.
You do what you gotta do. You want to take the test? Pass it, and I'll let you in.
Do I really have to take the test?
Hey, rules are rules. You ready?
Take a pass, I guess. Sure. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin.
Still have to take it anyway. Yeah, I was wondering if I could talk my way out of it. But, yeah, it went alright.
So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
I wouldn't worry. If you did that, it'd cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity. Up yours too, buddy. Grab a pipe, knock him out, slip away before he finishes his rant. I'm going to go with the good answer. Covenant pawn? You can certainly kill them all as an option. I don't know if it's the option I want to take or not.
I wouldn't worry. If you did that, it'd cause parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door.
Variation on the goat, isn't it?
Spreading at an alarming rate. But the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do?
Scream for the doctor. Medicate best as I can. Restrain and observe. Amputate the foot before infection spreads. Medicate best as I can. Scream for the doctor would be a thing to do. But, yeah.
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do?
Lead him to safety, tell him about someone in charge, give him a hug, tell him about everything okay, confiscate the property by force and leave the boy there as punishment. Pick his pocket and take the property and then leave him to his fate. Well, let's go with the slightly lawful answer on this one.
I lead the boy to safety, then turn him over to someone in charge.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I play baseball, I play football. Pitcher, catcher, designated hitter. Pitcher. I was always a bowler.
Pitcher. Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do?
Yeah, it's basically the goat test from Fallout 3, but chucked in here for a nod. Yeah, throw him a tea in the face, give her whatever she wants to spare his life. Ask for a minigun to do the job right. I do what Grandma told me to do. I'm not going to do it. Spare his life. Because not on somebody else's say-so.
I'd give her whatever she wants to spare his life.
Typical Class B. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Trade for cherubim, blow it open, bobby pin, walk away, let him rot, get a laser pistol and blast the lock off. Bobby pin.
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Cut off with precision laser, say a prayer and hope God will save me, get a gun and shoot myself, dose myself with anti-mutagen.
I'd dose myself with anti-mutagen agent.
Ignoring possible. Yes. A
No, no, no,
neighbor is
you're
in
right.
possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Stick some knockout drops in his Nuka-Cola. Trade him, point a gun and take it from him. See it to trade.
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
Change the wattage on the razor, give him a shot next time you use it, loosen the bolts of the water pipes, he turns on the sinky soon for a surprise, replaces blood pressure medicine with sugar pills, firecracker in the toilet that never gets old, unless you happen to be sitting down and it blows up under your butt. Firecracker, it's fun.
I'd put a firecracker in his toilet. That never gets old.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
Yeah, boy. Get the spare hand to hold a beer. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Don't have to take your hand off the trigger. Right. Yeah, suddenly it's come around a bit more before I can get a decent picture. So, we're in. We're locked in. Valentine didn't let me come in here, presumably because he can't. Did that go the way I think it did? If he didn't like it, that's not the end of the world, but... a lot of quests. Yeah, I guess he's shut outside, isn't he? Well... yeah, we're in now.
Meaning no offense, but I got a mountain of work to do.
The caravan came a few days back. Worked for old man Stockton. You saw them, right?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic.
This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemonade?
My job here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to help, mister, but I really don't recollect.
Mark my words. I'll get to the bottom of this.
It's good to see a new face around here. Well...
You from around?
What?
Excuse me.
Enjoy yourself.
Hey, the
There's a kitty cat.
You have anything for the pain?
You from around here?
Schmear, does that cat look better than the ones in 76?
You don't need the meds. You gotta lay off. Understood?
Enjoy your
Any
stay.
other complications with the injury?
Ask me. I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald. But you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Well.
What do you do around here?
A bit of everything. I try to leave some things for the menfolk to do, you know, so they feel in charge. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
What do you sell?
Whatever the caravans bring in, plus anything Mrs. McGovern can cobble together. You want to take a look?
What's in stock?
You won't find better quality anywhere.
She's taken a leaf out of the modern school of thought when it comes to the cosmetic procedures around the lips, apparently. Ooh, justice. Staggering combat shotgun. Not bad, actually. Destroyer's helmet, charisma, intelligence. That would actually be quite nice to have. I want to go down that road. Kind of want to buy that, actually. think I'm going to go that way, though. No, I'm probably not. What you got down here? Anything interesting? No, not really.
You from around here? God, I hope not. Had enough of these hicks.
Problem? Sure, I'm from Governor, just passing through. Problem with people here?
You have a problem with the people here?
All the fake smiles and the fancy talking puts me on edge. The sooner I'm out of here, the better. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
Caravan? Who was that again? Can't say I do. Not the trader type. Tell me more about it.
Caravan? What are you talking about?
I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Go to your sanctuary gate says enjoy your stickers. Yeah, interesting character. Endless double barrel. Yeah, that is a good shotgun.
Who are we looking for?
The big one is Stockton's daughter, Amelia. I didn't find any bodies of the feminine persuasion, so, there's hope. If we find her, Stockton's offering a heap of caps.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved, somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
Here we go. Numenera, this is what we want to do for now.
Well, hello.
There's dog meat. Where's Nick? There he is. I'll make him wait outside if I have to, but... So the caravan, if I remember rightly, is just up this way a bit. Nice sunny weather. That's quite nice, isn't it? Pretty. Good little crossroads, that. Alright, dog mate. Yeah, just looking where the roads go in general.
Every scumbag in the Commonwealth's gonna know our names.
Gonna curse them, I think. Here we go.
The caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right. Deezer's Lemonade. Never heard of it.
Not doing them much.
On a mercenary. Didn't find any bodies of the feminine persuasion, huh? Didn't look very hard then, did you, buddy? Red O'Connell. Yeah, the guards are obviously randomized, which is a bit unfortunate. As, it doesn't make a great deal of sense, that. There's a little fence on the outside there. Very neat.
Hey.
There's something you need?
Wait there.
I'll stay put.
Oh, mate. Buddy? What was that?
Hey. Over here. Move here. Hold position.
He's such a handsome boy. Well, this is going to upset Nick again. Nope, no it did not. Something anyway.
Enjoy your stay.
Hey, Penny.
You here to shop?
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
I feel like I should be in the detective outfit here.
The town looks really nice. How'd you manage that?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Well, the menfolk would say good old-fashioned elbow grease keeps Covenant as the prettiest place in the Commonwealth. But between you and me, I think shrewd trading may play a big part.
People here are really friendly. Why's that?
Everyone that passes the test is welcome to visit, but we are particular on who can live here. And having a positive attitude is important to us.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Why would he do that?
Some people are just jealous when they see others leading a better life, and they'd like nothing better than to drag everyone down to their level. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
Would he not?
He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around interrogating people. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
She's talking a lot of shit about a dude literally named Honest Dan, yeah. But if you have to say stick honest in your name, you got to question whether or not you're as honest as you're making out, really, don't you?
Hello, stranger. You got anything that ails you? I'll fix.
Reminder, Covenant's a safe place. Whatever bad happened to you in the past won't happen here. We've all got a job to do. We need word of mouth to spread, so dozens of people a week come through here. So some guidelines. Be welcoming. Don't make visitors uncomfortable. Any opportunities to encourage them to bring their friends, exploit. Never talk about synths or the Institute.
Why are they so afraid of synths?
That's a good question.
Hey, Doc.
If you're hurting, just tell the doctor.
You are the doctor.
What's new, Doc?
If you want rumors, then Penny's the girl for you. I like to stick to fixing people. It's what I'm good at.
Not today.
Fine.
Enjoy your stay.
You said it, kitty cat.
After a long day, nothing beats Deezer's lemonade.
Hey, Deezer.
Less rads, less mute fruit, same great taste. Try Deezer's lemonade.
What's the catch?
No tricks, no gimmicks, just the best lemonade in Covenant. Free to our special guests.
Well, it's not exactly the widest range of the Commonwealth to say it's the best lemonade in, you know. Best lemonade in this compound that's all of about 20 yards across, some shit.
I'm looking into a lost caravan. Can you help?
You know what would be great for a lost caravan? Deezer's lemonade! Voted best beverage in Covenant 3 years straight!
What's in the lemonade?
Deezer's lemonade is made of goodness. 4 special ingredients.
That'd be
from
why not.
sunny, non-irradiated environments, all in one cold glass. Try it and enjoy. Or take advantage of the
Water, sugar, lemon, water, sugar, mute fruit, and something else, I guess. He was talking about there being mute fruit in it.
I'll take some.
Enjoy.
It's just something else that has me worried.
Busted again? It's the third radio this month. Ted better get on this, pronto.
This cell means business.
Yeah, it does.
Another newcomer. Welcome.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
We don't tolerate violence or vulgarity. Steer clear of those, and we'll get along just fine.
Ah, this place sounds like it's fun at parties. Dude, you really need to explore the concept of vulgarity a little bit more. You'll be a lot happier.
Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house, and you should visit Penny's store.
Anything else in town?
Doc Patricia will be more than happy to patch you up. For a modest fee, of course. You might want to stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about him.
Can I ask you some questions?
Ask away.
Does Covenant have a problem with synths?
Shouldn't everyone have a problem with synths? But there's none of those things here. Rest assured.
There's at least one outside the gate.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
Is this about those Stockton people? I've told Mr. Dan many, many times. We never saw them.
You ever hear of a compound?
Why, that sounds interesting, stranger. But I can't say I've ever heard of a compound, was it?
I have to go.
You have a good day.
I hate this place.
Hey,
I don't blame you, it's
This
creepy.
whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
Synths are a real touchy subject around here.
Now that you mention it, people are always gabbing about synths. Or the
It's not
Institute.
unique to Covenant,
Here,
though, is it?
Not one word.
Yeah.
And hell, this whole place is a bucket full of strange.
Do you have any other leads?
No. If Covenant doesn't pan out, then I don't know where to start. I'll cross that road if I have to.
I found out about a compound. The caravan survivors may be there.
Great. Now we just need to find it. If anyone would know where this compound is, it'd be Jacob. He runs this town. But he doesn't have the best memory. I saw him once reading a slip of paper while entering his password. Maybe you can find that.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, I don't foresee myself siding with the Covenant, to be honest. They're a little bit too weird. Also, I like Nick and I don't want to upset him, so that kind of narrows it down, really, doesn't it?
That's a serious lock. Need to find a key. Let's hope someone's been careless.
Done that already. Jacob's password. Valentine didn't like that much, huh? Why would he not like that? We're assuming. That's where the mods come in a little bit handy. Personnel files. Fitzgerald B&P, Huntley T, McGovern T, Montgomery, and Swanson. No concerns about Mr. Fitzgerald. Takes the mission seriously as I do. Only got to do something about his wife. Concerns mentioned Cynthia's undesirable. Altercation with M. Bell. Who's M. Bell? Frequent negative comments about other personnel and other places, specifically Dome City. Reprimand for warning one trader about the Institute and their ways. If Mrs. Fitzgerald was not extremely effective in her role, I'd request she be reassigned to the compound. But she's married to Mr. Fitzgerald, so permanent posting here is required. Nothing to be done but frequent reinforcement of our mission and its parameters. Sometimes I feel she cares more about running a store than our goals. I think that's probably true. T. Huntley. Possession of contraband on 3 occasions. General antisocial behaviour made visitors uncomfortable. New to Covenant, given his past, it's understandable he's jumpy. Hopefully over time, community can make him feel safe. Keeps making visitors nervous, he may need to be reassigned. On the bright side, reclusiveness makes him ideal for running messages to the compound. Even when traders in town, his absence is rarely noticed. Team McGovern. Visitors comment on nervousness and jumpiness. Compassionate could be a problem. After bringing up concerns, Mr. McGovern has really come around. Part of our job is to act natural, and if anything she overdoes it, I really hope she's truly recovering instead of putting on an act. Even if it is an act, she's utterly indispensable to our operation. No concerns about P. Montgomery. Dr. Montgomery. Looking at her now, yet I have no idea of what she's been through. Any niggling detail as she keeps to herself and hasn't integrated into the community. Suspect she resents being transferred here and would prefer to be working on the core mission. Before she was here, our visitor's #1 complaint was lack of medical services, so we needed at least one doctor here. And unfortunately for her, she's the only one qualified. Swanson. No concerns about Swanson. Keeps himself, works directly for the compound, administering the test, and as such have no idea who he was or how to help him. Keeps himself strictly apart from the community, whether that's his orders, excuse me, or temperament, who's to say? Fisherman report, draft. Found the location of the secret compound. Huntley has aborted 5 compound runs due to fisherman, name unknown, who has stationed himself at Mystic Pines Pond. Mr. Huntley reports his new favourite fishing hole is directly on top of the compound entrance. A suction retrieval team was almost spotted by the outsider. I recommend not finished. So there we go. You ran off.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
Who would join them anyway? Yeah, they are. They're not a nice bunch, really, are they, Carl? I mean, if you're doing an evil playthrough, maybe, if you have a reason. But...
Well, what have you been up to?
Not a lot. Everyone's got their eye on me. But I'll keep trying.
Maybe I found out something.
You bargaining with me? We work as equal partners, or not at all.
That's fair. They're at some compound nearby.
That's what I like to hear. We're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Sounds good. Is there a mod to get Bunker Hill trade post without getting it from Bunker Hill? Probably, yes.
Hey, a stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not
Oh, that's why I was running down there.
If you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
What rash decisions? Come up, say what you mean. No, you and your secret compound are behind what happened to the caravan. Don't know what you're talking about.
What rash decisions are you talking about?
Maybe your next destination doesn't appreciate trespassers.
Know where I'm going, huh?
Just come out and say what you mean.
Maybe you heard a rumor about Stockton's caravan in a certain compound? So, hypothetically, let's say there's something to that. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons. The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you a gift. 100 caps. And then you'd be welcome back here as our friend anytime.
Can you justify? Give me the caps and I'll drop the whole thing. Keep your caps. Show there's room for compromise. I get their survivors and we stay friends. I'd have to know more though. Let's give that a go. I don't suppose it's going to go anywhere, but...
Surely there's room for compromise. I get Stockton survivors, and we stay friends. I'd have to know more, though.
That's a tall order.
Ooh.
A deal like that, well,
oh.
That's above my pay grade. Tell you what, I'll let the compound know you're coming. Then you can make your case to them. Good luck.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
Heads up.
What's the plan?
Come on.
Can do.
Moving out.
So that's where we're going. What's the best way over there? I guess they run around this side because the other way is a bit further, isn't it? Not too far, but it's further. I want to shut down their operation, I think, because I seem to recall what they're doing is pretty fucked up, but I don't remember much about it beyond that. Is this the right way? Going past it was like...
Keep going. I don't sleep or eat or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
Somehow managed to miss that the junction was there. I don't remember this part. Yeah. Some good stuff. Also, I seem to recall there's some good stuff down there if you happen to go and swim down to that vertebrate. I can't remember if I actually did it already or not, though. But there is stuff down there. Also, if I remember rightly, a bunch of... Myalax. Yeah, let's give it a go, shall we? There's some power armor down there. 45, there's a whole bunch of stuff, but not really what I wanted. Leg and an arm missing, so kind of hoping for better, but it's there if I need it. Nice. Yeah, healing up. That's our fisherman, isn't it? Yeah. First thing in the morning and probably get a decent picture of that. Probably not at this time of day, though. Although, let's just quickly try a thing. Suppose it's got time of day on it, has it? Oh, it does. Nice. Yeah.
People are mucking around the shore at all hours, scaring my fish. Go find your own fishing spot. Clear out.
Was that Nick or was that Nick's down there stuck underneath taking swim, but at least he doesn't need to breathe, so he'll be fine.
Fish, asshole.
Not the most charming fella I've ever met, that one. You nearly here yet, or are you taking your sweet ass time there, Danny boy?
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, come on, hurry it up.
People are mucking around the shore at all hours, scaring my
There's
fish.
Damn, this guy's walking slower than, I don't know, somebody with no legs.
I hate this place.
Hey, Dan.
I'll meet you at the compound.
We're at the fucking compound. Anyhow. Search for survivors. There's Dan, isn't he?
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Cool. I appreciate that.
Just because Jacob vouched for you doesn't mean you can enter the compound. Why should I let you in?
I will shoot you if you don't. What exactly is this place? I want to talk with whoever's in charge, so we can come to an arrangement. Come in one way or another, at least with the easy way you still get to breathe. I don't want to stop these people, doesn't have to get messy.
What exactly is this place?
I'm asking the questions here. So why should I let you in?
We'll talk with whoever's in charge. Coming in one way or another. All I want is Stockton's people. Well, it's probably going to get messy, let's be honest. Coming in one way or another. This is, I'm tempted to threaten him, but that's, I mean, Nick would approve of this one, wouldn't he? It's the easiest one to pass, though. Let's go with the easy one, I think, for now. I think I like it a bit more myself.
I just want to talk with whoever's in charge here. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
We'll see. I'll take it to Dr. Chambers.
Oh, he did like
She
it.
can decide what to do with you. Don't try anything funny. You've been warned.
But the lighting in here is actually not bad at all. I want him to look a little bit to the left, really. Yeah, look to your right. Look to your right. Get on, buddy. I don't think he's going to, is he? As good as I'm going to get. His eyes flicked that way for a minute. It's cheap as great for a squash ball. That's the truth. Edam's a weird one. I often find it's not overburdened in the flavour department.
Hey, Blake!
Torture. They are sick. Just give me the signal.
Yes. What is it, Manny?
I thought you guys were done with Subject 12.
Oh, yes. The interview's over. I'm just reviewing the data on Question 4. It's fascinating, really.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Certainly.
quite sure where he's getting torture from yet. It's a bit premature to be drawing that conclusion. $10 points, no.
Stranger.
I have your fusion core. Thank you. Wonderful. Actually need it, but you know.
You're the first outsider that's been in here.
Now that is a lie.
Hey, extend the platform. Odin sent him.
I'm guessing I've probably not had any particularly great Edam, to be honest, but yeah. You come in there, Manny?
Welcome to the compound.
That seems pleasant. Considering they're probably going to get shot. Assume we're going the right way here. Manny back there's lagging behind, so.
Stranger.
Yeah, that's the right way. Okay, see if there's anything I can see the other way. Leave Manny. Yeah, chained door. Okay. He's got terrible armor, but it's kind of cool. In that it looks like it's repurposed from something else, and they've managed to acquire a decent bunch of it.
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived. Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a synth? No matter. Let me be upfront about this.
Well, I do, but
there
not
are
in that
two
way.
ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
You better hope it's not the second one. I prefer a peaceful solution. Doesn't mean it's going to happen.
I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
As would I. Let me pose a question to you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you?
I
when
see.
You were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
Sounds like you didn't let it go, yeah. What happened to you?
What happened to you?
In Diamond City, a lifetime ago, my parents and 8 others were massacred by
broken
someone.
mask.
At first, we thought the maniac was human. But that was the day we learned of the Institute's latest creations, the synths. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without
I
warning.
don't think I've ever had Gouda. Gouda, however you say it.
Shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
A war? Really? Is it that bad?
Doesn't really align with the railroad goals, does it?
Over the years. Ask
It's a
the
bit,
survivors if it's really that
It's a bit fashy, really, isn't it?
And there are so many other tragedies that may be their responsibility as well.
You want to hold them accountable for the actions they take? Fine. Want to hold them accountable for the actions of others or something they're unrelated to? Probably not okay unless they, you know, some way coordinating the actions of others, you know, if they're directly involved. But, yeah, I think I'm not opposed to bringing down the Institute, but still, you can't seriously want to kill all the
You
synths.
can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do, but we have to find them first. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human.
It's not going well for her right now.
Yet devised.
Bit
But
fashy,
turns
innit?
out
Yeah.
Psychology can detect a difference. Enter the safe test. The test is in its infancy, But through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
You're overlooking one very important detail, whilst I mostly agree with you on the Swiss cheese point there, Steve. One very, very important detail. You absolutely can cover the bread with for cheese on toast. You just need more cheese. See? Silver linings. It provides you with a ready-made excuse. Although, yeah.
Oh, yes. Autopsies confirm the test is getting more accurate. There's something in the questions which provokes a response from synth, but the exact trigger is elusive. The margin
Would you want to
of
destroy
error
all humans if
is
it'd been a human? Yeah, no, probably
4 or
not.
5 false positives per synth. But one day we hope to get it to 1 or 2 false positives.
Oh, is that all? Your methods are barbaric. It's torture. Get test to work. Man, it sounds like your test may not even work. Yeah, it's unethical science. It's absolutely barbaric. It doesn't even fucking work.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve the safe test, intense psychological pressure must be applied to our test subjects. It is distasteful, but necessary. Covenant is meant
Exactly the shit the Nazis were
a
doing.
refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia.
No, it
You
isn't.
a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my
You a
fill
deal.
of crazy on this.
You drop all of this, and I won't kill you.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Don't threaten me, dude. I'll put a bullet in your fucking face on principle. Yeah, the deal is this. You let everybody go and never ever consider any of this again, and I might not kill you on the spot. Deal I want to continue with then.
Are you threatening me, Dan?
I have myself a code. That's not always good on my wallet, but it helps me sleep at night. I took this contract, and I will honor it. Even if I have to kill you to do it.
Yeah, you're not that good, buddy. I hope. There's one of those occasions where whichever one of us is the fastest will actually win. Probably assuming we can hit the target anyway. How exactly is Covenant a refuge?
Covenant's a refuge?
Over the years, we've recruited like-minded individuals. All
Yeah.
of our lives shattered
Crazy
by
fascist
the
bastards.
Covenant is primarily about administering and refining the safe test. But some consider the humanitarian side equally as important. If you destroy what's left here, their lives will be upended.
Yeah, but you look at what they've chosen to do with their new lives, and it's not good enough, I'm afraid. So there is only one choice. Letting them continue is not going to happen. So that's out. Don't kill the girl is the girl survives and everywhere, and they continue their work. That's also not going to happen. So there's only one thing left to do, really, here.
That's a deal I won't accept.
You're done putting people through your little tests.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
So be it. Come on, quicker shot, please. Pew pew. I got tagged, but fortunately, I think my armor's actually quite high now. Yeah, my armor is pretty freaking high now, so it's just enough to keep me alive for long enough, I think.
I knew we were coming. Must have tripped some sort of sensor. I bet you 50 caps there's a lot more where they came from.
Anything useful?
Have you got anything else she's got? Pocketed Covenant security armor. Yeah, I'll have that. I'll have the flannel shirt and jeans as well, though I don't know if I want it. Ported advanced combat shotgun. I'll take that
Looks
too.
like the last time I got a checkup in here.
No, I think it probably looks worse than that. I suppose you did quite so much bleeding. Right. So. We gotta let everybody out, but I imagine if I let them out, they'll be right behind me and possibly in the way while I'm trying to make a bid for freedom. So, just ooh, she's actually outside the cage. Well, that's surprising me. Just young Amelia up there. Well. They're indistinguishable humans do X-Men machines work. Well, there won't be many of them around, so that's that for starters.
Missions must be protected.
But I don't know, you know. Possibly not. I'd have to get a bit of a reminder on
Something's out there.
how they actually work.
Damn it! Where'd you go?
I've got a feeling they're artificial biological entities, the Gen 3s. In which case, no, an X-ray probably wouldn't do the job.
With the wrong scent.
They're all over me.
Pew pew.
I lost them.
Ooh, got tagged there.
Come back here, damn it.
I'm open from this side.
You always thought the deliverer was cheating him. How so?
Gone. Gotta be.
I mean, I can do this with a 10mm pistol if I want to. Especially with the way I've got the game set up.
Gather people up, torture them, and all for the safe test? Those sick bastards need to be put down. Cell's empty. Damn.
Not sure what I got there. Some kind of holotape. Almost bit.
Please. I got a kid.
Do you want another treatment?
No.
Didn't have enough monsters.
So, again, congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I've already told you. Catcher.
Again, which position?
Catcher, right? Be the catcher.
Why?
I don't know. They got the funny helmets. I saw a picture when I was a kid.
Do synths even know the rules of baseball?
No,
Do you?
please. Not. Just let me. No!
Just answer the questions and only the questions. Congratulations, you made it onto a baseball
Gotta
team.
get rid of that bar
Which
first.
position?
Catcher.
Who knows where more of the bastards will pop up.
Yeah, they are a whole fucking barrel of crazy, these people. Office terminal. There's a piece of the goat test there.
Confidence on subject 12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem.
You can have a lot of shots with that, yeah. But then you become ridiculous overpowered with any build, so.
The EKG expected. The answers are too damn predictable. You've made your opinions quite clear on the value of question 3. Removing it could invalidate all the data we've accumulated to date. Moving on. Question 4. The data on this is fascinating. Why does baseball have the highest degree of correlation? Even more than question 8. Our methodology was exhaustive. Subject 12's answers in regards to baseball in his childhood were particularly fascinating. See here and here. I wonder, do they play baseball in the Institute? Or is there some sort of defect in their programming? We need another failure to explore this further. We can do nothing more with Subject 12 except final processing. I'll let the reclamation team know.
I don't think their test is reliable enough. It produces false positives to say people are a synth multiple occasions out of however many it was. I can't remember now. So yeah, I don't think it's reliable enough. But they don't actually mention how many synths it says are actually human. It also says that they can tell whether or not somebody's a synth when they autopsy them, so there's questions there in terms of just how human are they? How indistinguishable are they really? Well, that would also kind of imply that X-rays might work if autopsies can identify the difference between a human and a synth. Right. I know this sounds insane, but do we need to ask the last question? Without the limit of multiple choices, the answers will admittedly be more varied. And so the psychological reaction to will be different, but maybe it's a core part of the experience. We're seeing marginal improvement of the test's accuracy. To be candid, the improvement is within the margin of error, so perhaps we should consider something drastic. Red herring. What's worth? I agree with you. Question 4 was always Montgomery's baby. I think question 4 is a red herring. We don't have a monopoly on detecting synths. As a Commonwealth, in the Commonwealth, people trip up infiltrators all the time based off imperfect behaviour and memory. It's indisputable that baseball question produces abnormal results, but I think its heart is. But I think at its heart, it's not a psychological trigger. Instead, it's a defect in memory. So if we pin all our hopes on question 4, then it's just one wetware update later and back to square one. I know you just might dismiss my insistence that question 3 is the key, but if we have more sophisticated monitoring of test subjects, EKG, pupil dilation, response time, then subliminal data would speak volumes. Synths are incapable of true feeling, are they? So once again, question 3, Montgomery. Chambers surely has to see losing Montgomery as a mistake. I don't care if Covenant is lacking medical assistance. Our limiting factor isn't the stream of test subjects going through Covenant, it's our acquisition rate of test negatives and our research bandwidth. Montgomery is far more important here than giving scavers checkups. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's reliable enough to be of any particular use, that test. There's too many... Yeah, there's a question of how many synths go through without being detected, which is not answered. But we know there's a lot of humans get mistaken for synths. So yeah, not that great. Yeah, they are fairly terrible. It's not even just torture, is it? It's just medical experimentation, so it goes beyond plain torture. Fucked up in numerous ways. At least with torture, nobody's trying to pretend it's a nice thing to do to people.
Chained on the other side.
Pew pew, boys. Baltic lab coat, huh? Yeah,
Look alive.
Damn it, Dogmeat!
No sign of the caravan yet. They've got to be holding them someplace. What the hell are they doing here anyway?
We'll be taking that.
Hmm.
Where am I?
Dance didn't like it much. If he knows he's a synth player, then I can imagine he's particularly not keen.
It's a little unsteady, but within.
If he doesn't, he might be a bit more okay with it, I'd have thought.
Who are you? What's... Ah! Son of a bitch! Do that... Ah!
I will only say this once. Speak only when spoken to. Please continue.
The subject is ready for baseline testing.
Subject. Answer the questions quickly and with what first comes to mind. You're approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Is that safe test? Ah!
Answer the question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Very
I don't
Nazi.
know science stuff. Ignore him.
Ignore him, you say. Fascinating.
Look alive.
And finally, make sure on how much you did or didn't do depends on how well you followed your implanted memories. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. Assuming it were true that you were synth. But I don't buy that you are. I mean, the Soul Survivor was either a synth before the bombs dropped, which is not possible because it didn't start developing them until after. Or the original Soul Survivor had Xion before being got rid of and being replaced. Yeah, I think the argument will be that you replaced while you're in the cryopod. Or rather, That was confusing. Shifty, thank you for the sub. Come on in. Yeah, I think the idea is that you were replaced and then stuffed back in the cryopod, and there you wake up. And that's where your life as a synth begins. You went inhuman, were presumably killed, probably about the same time that Xion's grabbed. Because that would make sense, because everybody else dies at that point. So it would make sense that's probably when you die as well. And then are subsequently replaced. The question is, why in the hell would they bother replacing you afterwards? What's the upside to that for the Institute? Or Xion? It just doesn't make a great deal of sense either way. Retrieval team ready? Manny, this whole honest Dan affair is resolved. Oh, until it's resolved. Stand down. Stockton retrieval drew too much attention, and Mr. Fitzgerald is furious you extracted Subject 14 so close to Covenant. See it doesn't happen again. Teams are patched up and ready to grab some synths. Still tracking Subject Boyd. Just give us the order. To Roger's rant. Don't need to a degree in socioeconomics to realise Covenant's trade policies are unsustainable. As soon as we can't afford subsidies, Ms. Fitzgerald will increase the prices to attain self-sufficiency. Commercial traffic was slow, but more than traders visit Covenant now. One of Dr. Rogers' points concerns me. Covenant has a net operating loss since its inception. Its expenses are staggering. The fusion batteries alone are a princely sum. The assets seized from captured subjects nowhere make up for this massive deficit. If we were a business, I'd say we're a couple of months away from bankruptcy. So they were going to run out of the ability to continue before long anyway. Do you think these objections have not been raised before? By all means, pose a viable alternative, but bear this in mind, we need a larger data sample, larger the better. Initial test is most effective if subjects are close to their psychological baseline. If the Institute gets a single hint of our existence, the mission will end before it's begun. Covenant was designed from the ground up to attract visitors, and it's working. Our data pool is increasing at an exponential rate, and the subjects take the test voluntarily and are unaware. Effectively, the test is hiding in plain sight. Covenant is a mistake. I cannot dispute Dr. Ryan's case for therapeutic value of the community, but our mission must come first. Wide variety of risks we expose ourselves to is outright foolish. My concerns should not have been summarily dismissed. There must be another saner way. Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free.
Place to grow, yeah. Prod goes off on the timer. Yeah, we know. We find out at the end anyway that Xion manually wakes you up, not on a timer. I'm pretty sure you find that out. What you do and how you go is about getting to Xion, even if you do it at all as an experiment. Yeah, I suppose possible. General Institute and callousness and piece of suits. Yeah. Xion himself might have issues with that though, because he's subject of his own experiment there. Unless he's ignorant of the experiment that's being committed. That's possible, but I doubt it.
Excuse me.
Thank you ever so much.
Well, all right.
Thank you ever so much.
Doesn't seem to want to say much, though.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
Well, she's south. That doesn't matter. He's in the railroad anyway. He's fine with that.
It was good working with you.
Likewise. Glad you were on my side. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
There's a strange one for you, like. I did more than half of the work on this job. My share should reflect that. Yeah, I might try and persuade him for that one.
I did more than half the work on this job. My share should reflect that.
There's some truth to that. 60-40 work for you?
Valentine's not happy about it. Oh well.
You holding out on me?
They call me Honest Dan for a reason. That's exactly half of what Stockton agreed to pay me. Not one cap more, not one cap less.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to like me bargaining with people very much, Nick. Oh well. Right, well, I got some fun stuff out of that. Now we head back to Covenant, and I'm pretty sure generally slaughtering everybody is the way we're going to go. Okay, back there, right, okay. I thought so.
What just happened?
Shot your mate in the face. And then you went exactly the same place, and I followed up and did the same thing to you. Ass.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
Yo, psst.
Ada doesn't care. Yeah, I can imagine she doesn't. Have a good night, Cal. Oh, 11 already. Crikey. Yeah, have a good weekend. Well, didn't it?
Go find your own fishing spot. Clear out.
claw my way up here and having a hard time with that. Yeah, the robot companion from Automatron, or the main one anyway. Yeah, Jezebel's a whole fucking thing as well, isn't she? Or whatever she's called. I feel like that's not a name, but I'm now wondering. Right. Imagine we are going to be rather unwelcome when we get back here.
Don't underestimate playing hide and seek. Did good. Just when I thought we were getting along. You think they're gone for good?
Nope. I'm not landing any frickin' shots this rate. I'm like, oh, and I got blown away. Ow. Oof. Getting wrecked. Right, I might have to go with a slightly new plan. Nick judges programs. He does, yes. It's that ex-cop personality that he's got in him. Bounce to Taffington and run around from there. You ever insult your buddy and have to start high driving? Yeah, I don't know what I'll do with her, to be honest. I'll have to ponder that one. Somebody coming out to visit.
Gone for good.
Not really why I wanted to do this. They're all out here and dying in places where they're going to be awkward to loot, but... Eat lead, Penny.
What's that?
You're really bad people. Oh, I got fucked again. God damn it. Leave robots assessments. It's not a bad way to go to secure them up, for sure. Made her an absolute terror. Yeah, I feel like she does need to be a fearsome form. And she doesn't like it very much if you don't make her a perfect robot brain, does she? But oi! And the fucking shot. Make sure I don't get spotted. Heck, he's on to me. Fuck! Bullets are definitely not going where I'm pointing the gun now.
There's something out there. Should thin the herd a little bit. I'm fucking sure I destroyed that turret. Are you playing hide and seek?
Apparently so at this point.
Here's hey. Back.
Got him. Whew. And a little bit better. A whole town full of people shooting at you is understandably quite dangerous. At least when the bodies respawn, they'll be outside. Oh, do they respawn? I'll be dragging them somewhere else if they're in town anyway. I don't leave them in there. I feel like they hang around. Which I seem to recall they do. It's been a very long time since I did this last, so... Where half the corpses have ended up. It's going to be a nightmare to spot out here. With really why I'm grabbing the clothes there on some of these. Some of them are worth having, some of them not so much. Some of them are cool rather. Where did the crazy... Where did Jacob end up? I'm sure he was out here, but he's in brown, isn't he? Which makes him rather difficult to spot. I feel like I was here, and maybe he ran out from the other side. There he is. Making a little progress. Definitely helps. And they refuse to despawn, is that what it is? Well, yeah, if they're outside the town, that's preferable then.
one way to get that coolant pumping.
Yeah, I don't know what happens if you become the gay prostitute. Is Deezer hostile? No, he's not. I think we're good. Just to say, I think they're all dead. Nobody left in here, is there? There's the one body there that I'm guessing Ted Huntley. That I'm guessing old Nick dealt with. Yeah, that one better. Chuck him out in the woods with the rest of his friends. Hide his corpse in the shrubbery or something. Looks for me. I kind of thought he'd drop a little bit low at the ground, but it's fine. Now then. I do believe I can now use the Workshop of Covenant. Nice. These did come from Appalachia Gear. I like the idea that he's the lemonade selling bot from there. I don't know if it's true, but I do like that idea. And now everything is available to me. Wonderful. So I believe there's food and there's a little water, but not very much. Water is the one thing this place is going to struggle for, I think. But if I connect it to enough places, maybe not so much. Grab all of the ammo. I think that's everything, isn't it? Did I grab this one? No, I didn't. Hang on. Nice. Right. So now we've got Covenant sorted. Probably use a little in the way of defences, really, couldn't it? Do those turrets actually despawn? Are they scrappable? I mean, I haven't got a scrapping mod on at the moment, but which is probably why I can't make that sinking. I don't fucking know. Everything's bloody weird in this game, isn't it? No, it looks like they're not. I'd have to scrap the whole thing and then replace them, which is doable. Once I have the scrapping mod on, anyway. Okay. So for now, I can connect Simonia, Covenant, Taffington. This County Crossing. I think Greentop is probably going to be. I don't know. Do I connect Greentop or do I connect? Because you've got Greentop, then the Slug, and then there's everything else out this way. And there's Bunker Hill down there, which I haven't got yet. I think maybe I connect to County Crossing. Though I do need to go through here and clean this out. That'll probably be one for next time. And then I'll start, once I've got the places up here, I'll be able to connect them on. Most of them will probably go onto the Slog, but some can come onto County Crossing maybe. Still going to have like 3 connections to County Crossing, which is more than I really want, but... I had a look at some options for how to connect places together, but I also want kind of sensible links based on the roadways, you know? Like the fact they can come down, they'd have to go that way, wouldn't they? Or possibly that way. That would be the way to go. So either way, they're going through there. But County Crossing has the advantage. It doesn't have too many people. You know, you have 2 connections, maybe a few more. Probably 2 connections there. I'll have to have a thunk. We'll see. Challenges there. So I need 7 people there. That should be the Longs, Mama Murphy, Sturgis, Sheffield and Preston are currently marked there. And then there's Piper. So I will need at least 2 more settlers because I need to send 1 to each of these places. So I think we head back to Sanctuary. Covenant, yeah, I can connect loads of them together, but I don't want too many people ending up in the same place. I want to kind of keep it to not really more than 2 supply lines going into a place, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. 1 or 2 might end up with a bit more than that. We'll see, won't we? Don't really want to put Edict Toll in there. It's okay, I think. Yeah. Good. Once again, I got some selling to do over the weekend. Got some building to start doing soon as well. Anything in here I want to stick in? Well, I'm not going to worry too much about that now because we'll do it next time. Well, I think about it though. Need... Okay, turn that on. Did I lock that door? I did, yeah. Interesting. Don't know how I feel about that. Sturgis, why are you in my bedroom when you got perfectly good bed of your own in the other house? What's combat shotty? What have we got here? Don't want that. I don't want that. Don't think I want that, but I might change my mind later. We'll see. Cool. A whole bunch of stuff to sell. I need to go talk to Dogmeat and get all that Covenant armor off of him, because
Hey.
definitely want to hold on to that. Little overburdened. I also want to consider armouring up a hazmat suit at some point. Or two. Depending on the companion I take into the glowing sea when the time comes. Don't think... Oh, laser pistol I want to keep. I've got lab coats already, but... Cool. Nice. Right, so... Next quest. Randolph Safehouse. Don't remember that one. Butcher's Bill I need to do. Concierge is the same place. It's best of 3 what I think it is or not. Just need to check that. Hang on. Yeah, 1's enough. Makeshift is when pigs fly. Okay. I don't think I have that one right now. So yeah, I also want to do the makeshift workshop, I think, soon. We'll see, though. But, times winged chariot and all that. It's definitely about this time. I have loads to do. Setting up works up as a circle of settlements. And spur of that link to the next circle. So multiple circles, Steve. Oberland and Bunker Hill. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of do that. And then you have less... That's not a bad way of doing it, actually. You have less sort of overlap then, don't you? Some people do it as a complete ring around the whole Commonwealth so that you don't actually have to have multiple connections. Like you get one either one in, one out to each place, and that's it. For me, I kind of want to lean towards one in, one out, but it's not going to get quite there. It's going to be a bit more of a logical follow the roads approach if I can, which may not be quite as neat as it could be, but it'll be fine. Have a good night, Aurelian. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, need to work on some more buildings soon. Maybe over the weekend a bit. We'll see how I feel. So, a quick reminder regarding those of you who might be following on Facebook, by the way. I am going to kick that into touch as soon as I can, probably over this weekend. So, if you're not following me on another social and you want to, Blue Sky or Instagram, I'd like to kick Instagram to a certain degree, but I kind of need it, so that's not going to happen. It's looking... I'm way over off centre there, aren't I? It's looking more like my personal Instagram is going to have issues, which is a bit annoying. But we'll see what we can do. And there probably won't be a lot of stories going forward because it doesn't look like I can actually put links on Instagram stories via a browser. And if I can't do it that way, I won't be doing it because I don't want to continue with the app either. My point is, Meta, like a number of other people, are now going down the pay or will track the ever-loving fuck out of you route. And I ain't paying, and I'm not having them tracking the ever-loving hell out of me either, any more than I have to. Well, I can't stop them altogether, but I can limit their ability as much as possible. And I intend to do that as a bit of an affront to them, because they've got it coming. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm attempting to do at the moment. But I'm going to kick their apps into touch, and if I can't do stuff through browsers, then I can't do it at all if I do that. Because you can't put Instagram stories up from desktop, which really fucking sucks. But what can you do? I was going to use see if I could do it from the browser, but I can do it via browser on my phone, but even that's kind of crap as well. So, I can't put links in it, so this is what it is. I shall have to make do without. I'm not losing much anyway, so it'll probably just save me some hassle, really, in the long run. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on the socials front. So yeah, in particular, if you're on Facebook, Blue Sky and or Instagram, or in particular, turn on notifications on YouTube, and then you know what's going on. Because, yeah, won't be posting over there anymore as of Monday. That's my plan. I'll have to see what I can do on that front fairly soon. Regarding jumping over to Twitch, probably won't do it next week. I need to look at a few more bits and pieces before we do, but week after, maybe, we'll switch over there. I was hoping to go start February by switching over to Twitch, but there's a couple of bits still need to do. Check things are working and stuff, do a test. I think I've more or less got some stuff in mind, but I need to set up OBS to stream to Twitch and so on and so forth, so yeah. And I just set my Stream Deck up as well, because I'm going to set a new profile up, which means I need a whole new setup on the Stream Deck as well, because, yeah, bit by bit it has to be programmed that way to work properly. So, lots to do on that front. That's probably my weekend. So, we'll be here but on Monday, but we'll be in The Witcher rather than Fallout, which I'm looking forward to again. I think there won't be a stream on Wednesday next week. I think I'm going out with the missus on Wednesday night. I think that's this week. I'm not entirely sure, but I think. In which case, it will be The Witcher on Monday, Tuesday, and Fallout on Thursday and Friday. Yeah, other than that, videos, I've got a Fallout 4 video planned, and we'll see what happens with potential patches for 76, because I probably won't build until that gets patched at the moment, because it's too up in the air as to what the fuck's going on with it, so I don't feel like dealing with the aggro there. But that means I just need to crack on with what I'm doing in Sanctuary, which is fine. Yeah, I think that's the current situation. Anyway, I'm going to get a beverage and chill for a bit. So, thank you all for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed tonight. I had fun playing with it tonight. Covenant Quest has been a while. Not come back to it in a while, but yeah, it's good to do that one again. Even though I had build issues. You probably didn't have a skin on your camp unit, Steve. I did, and that seems to be the crux of them. And I've taken it off, but it may still have knock-on issues. And there's other stuff people have had going on, which is stuff disappearing from the builder menu and shit like that. That should be there and just isn't. I can't be asked to deal with that fucking crap. I'm too pissed off with the shit show that they're turning 76 into anyway at the moment. And I don't feel like dealing with additional aggro, so I won't. Is basically where I'm at. However, hopefully the patch will be out early next week. They haven't said anything about it yet, which is a bit annoying. I would kind of hope they would have done, but I guess we'll wait and see, won't we? Might be a little bit further out until we actually get an answer. We'll see. Anyway, until then, we'll plod on, won't we? So, yeah, Blue Sky and Instagram links down below if you want them, and yeah, channel memberships if you're interested in that. Always appreciated. Otherwise, we'll crack on next week. Should be good. So, have a good weekend. Don't work too hard. Take it easy. All that good stuff. And I will catch you around about 8 o'clock for some more Witcher adventures next week on Monday. Should be fun. So, thank you for hanging out. Have a good one. I'll see you then. Night, folks. Take care.